Back, everybody. Gotta love Carmella. Gotta love Becky Lynch. And Carmella is number 30 in the Royal Rumble, so why not? Carmella's a cutie. There's Charlotte Flair. Becky effing Lynch sign. Charlotte Flair's all big and muscular. Apparently, it's going to be the Bar versus the Miz and Shane McMahon at the Royal Rumble. There we go. Becky, Becky, Becky. Go. Woo! There we go.
Forget the triple threat match between these three at SummerSlam back in August. Now it's Carmella trying to steal this and a kick out.
In the odds, Carmella might win.
And you know what? For as much as Becky likes to call herself the man, that was predicated on the fact that she was the champion. She beat Charlotte Flair. If Becky truly wants to be recognized as the man, she has to win matches like this. Becky Lynch had won the Smackdown with his title in Hell in a Cell pay-per-view this past September. What a rivalry has exploded.
Oh.
This match goes on.
I like Becky Lynch now. I might get that I'm the Man t-shirt. Alright, it's commercial break. Commercial break. Let me grow my hair out. I'm not getting a haircut for the rest of the year. No hair at all. Maybe my hair will grow fine the next year or so. It's commercial break, y'all. I think I'll win Carmella, Becky, or Charlotte. I think Becky Lynch is going to win. That's what I think anyways. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that one. I went and got me some McDonald's because I was hungry. All right. What's up, man? How you doing? It's a commercial break right now, Mr. Dragon Azteca. How you doing? SmackDown main event. Who's gonna win? Carmella, Becky, or Charlotte? If you're watching it. If you're watching it. I like Finn Balor. Right now I like Finn Balor. And I like Sasha Banks. What about you? Yeah. Here's a who. Oh, talking about wrestlers all over the world, yeah. I like Eddie Guerrero. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. Huh. I like the lucha wrestlers and the Mexican wrestlers. Sorry, my stream's a little bit bad. Could be Pete Dunne versus Joe Coffey for the UK Championship at TakeOver. Guess should check that out. Now I'm back on SmackDown. I think Becky Lynch is going to win this match. So I'm thinking. Becky Lynch, I don't know if she's going to beat Asuka at the Royal Rumble, but... Boom.
You have to have your head on a swivel in a triple threat matchup.
Becky Lynch getting all mad and fiery. Becky Lynch is all cute too. It all started when Charlotte took Becky Lynch's moment at SummerSlam.
Between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, a long loss between these two. Now the most bitter of rivals. This is all about getting to the championship, about getting to the Royal Rumble event. Neither woman able to get the upper hand at this moment, but here comes the queen. Charlotte attacking, chopping away with a vengeance. Now Charlotte Flair on the first place, and look at her go. Becky Lynch, oh now Charlotte Flair turns it around. Too powerful.
And Carmella interferes.
This is Carmella. I'm not sure if Carmella got all that kick on Charlotte.
A lot of botches.
Slow down the situation nonetheless. And flatliner into the canvas. Oh, wait a minute, Carmella. He's looking at the figure four, perhaps. There. Jackknife cover. Charlotte from the silence. This could be it.
Carmella might win it right here.
To the Royal Rumble event. Carmella may pull this off. Can Charlotte hold on?
Charlotte might tap right here.
Carmella's got the queen's chin in between her knees.
Tombstone Power Driver by Charlotte, maybe? No. Ooh, that's close.
Look at the back here screen. Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch going to the top. Takes out Carmella. I don't know.
Carmella's already number 30 in the Royal Rumble.
She certainly suffered the brunt of it. Look at the power.
The power of Charlotte Flair.
The power of Flair could be the deciding factor in this matchup. Backbreaker. Charlotte. Oh, man. The queen is standing tall and oozing confidence. Charlotte Flair truly believes that 2019 is her year to take the throne.
And the wrestler says it's their year every year.
What's the queen dreaming up right now?
Who should say shut up and sit down?
Thinking about perhaps a 2-for-1 special.
It's Becky Lynch versus Charlotte versus Carmella. The winner is the more contender for Asuka's title at the Royal Rumble. Also, it's going to be The Miz and Shane McMahon versus The Bar for the Tag Team Championships. The Miz and Shane McMahon might be the new Tag Team Champions, depending on how this story goes. Moonsault by Charlotte. 1, 2, and Becky Lynch kicks out. And Carmella kicks out. Alright, commercial break again. Alright, well, so I don't know. Do we want to see Charlotte and Asuka at the Royal Rumble? A rematch from WrestleMania 34. How about Carmella versus Asuka? But that's not a big enough draw. It's probably going to be Becky Lynch winning. I think Becky Lynch is going to win this match. It's commercial break right now, so, you know. You don't think Becky Lynch will win? What's up, Derek? Watching the main event for SmackDown. You don't think so? Carmella's not going to win. It's going to be Charlotte or Becky Lynch. Rumor is Becky Lynch is going to win. It might be Carmella. Carmella was the women's champion, and she cashed the Money in the Bank after WrestleMania 34 on Charlotte Flair. So it could be Carmella. Not very likely. I don't think Carmella versus Asuka at the Royal Rumble is a big enough draw, although, sadly, Carmella's defeated Asuka. I think twice. Yeah. And also, Carmella's number 30 in the Royal Rumble, so it's not going to be Carmella. That wouldn't make any sense. So, you get a title shot and you're number 30 in the Royal Rumble. Carmella and R-Truth are number 30 in the Royal Rumble. So, that could be Carmella. Just on that given fact. So, it's going to be Charlotte or Becky Lynch. I think something's going to happen to R-Truth and he's going to get, like, attacked by somebody at the Royal Rumble. Is what I'm thinking. I don't think R-Truth is going to be a successful Royal Rumble entrant. Something's going to happen. He's going to get attacked or something. I can see it. I don't know if Kenny Omega is going to be in the Royal Rumble. I just don't know. They say Kenny Omega is in that other company. The Elite Wrestling company. Yeah. They're both number 30. Carmella and R-Truth. Becky Lynch or Charlotte? If Charlotte wins, it's alright. Roman Reigns, number 2. Roman Reigns will be back one day. Oh, he'll be back one day. Yeah, did. Yeah, you're right. But that's just what the internet says. The internet could be false. Kind of like when Ronda Rousey said Ronda Rousey wasn't going to be at the Royal Rumble, but then Ronda Rousey appeared anyways. They said Ronda Rousey was doing movies somewhere, and then she showed up at the Royal Rumble and pointed at the WrestleMania sign. And there you go. Did you know or have any idea that Ronda Rousey was going to be there? I don't think anybody did. No one knew Ronda Rousey was going to be there. I think Sasha Banks is going to win, but Ronda Rousey versus Sasha is going to be a match. The Young Bucks, yeah. Yeah. Ronda Rousey attacked from behind. Yeah. Who knows? Now we're back on SmackDown. Becky Lynch and Charlotte fighting again. You think Charlotte's overrated? I think Charlotte's going to be a 16-time women's champion by the end of her career. Ronda Rousey, your 16-time women's champion. Yeah. You think Sasha Banks will become the new women's champion?
Carmella made a career out of being an opportunist. Oh, wait a minute. Trying to rip Charlotte Flair at the top. Whoa, we have a good power by Charlotte. Oh, my God. No way. Charlotte Flair. Carmella.
1, 2.
Oh, a kick out by Flair. How close was that for Carmella?
Carmella's screaming again. Carmella's the main event of SmackDown.
Big time maneuver, but still not enough to keep Charlotte Flair down. Carmella understanding no time for disbelief in this matchup.
By 2020.
I'll be honest, I'm very impressed by seeing this side of Carmella. She seems to be so lost in dance breaks recently. She's bringing it through the ropes and takes out Becky Lynch.
Yeah, no dance break yet.
She's been maligned and underestimated. That can do a lot.
Why is Carmella doing her dance break?
We're seeing that with Carmella. This is Carmella that was money for so long for a
Moonsault by Charlotte, and Charlotte just missed and landed on her butt.
great presence of mind by Carmella to get out of the way just in time. Remember this?
No, I didn't watch it.
On the floor.
I don't watch that really.
Incredible matchup for all three of these ladies. All
But I do like Kenny Omega.
for that golden ticket to go
The
to
cleaner, Kenny Omega.
challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Simple threat match rules. There is no count out, no disqualification.
Becky Lynch could win.
Taking advantage of that situation.
I think Becky's gonna win though. I don't watch AEW. I don't watch
Becky Lynch.
Elite Wrestling stuff.
Carmella on the outside.
I didn't watch Wrestle Kingdom. I watch a little bit of Impact Wrestling, but that's it. I might watch NXT UK Takeover this Saturday. I might check it out. Joe Coffey versus Pete Dunne might be really good. I want to see if Pete Dunne loses the title. I do like Zach Gibson, and there we go. Oversold that. Oversold by Charlotte. Oh, natural selection to Becky Lynch. Super kick by Carmella. 1, 2, and Charlotte saves the match.
All three of these women feeling exhaustion. The brutality of the shoulders down on Lynch. Let's take another look at this. Charlotte Flair at the
You know, the New Japan Pro Wrestling World title is the most prestigious title.
super kick.
Carmella?
Goes for the cover, trying to
Nah, not Carmella.
the victory, but the Queen would not let it pass.
They couldn't have Becky versus Charlotte in the main event. Becky versus Charlotte's too big of a main event. Becky versus Charlotte is too big of a match. Who'd I vote for? For the match or figure eight by Charlotte? The figure eight by Charlotte. Here comes Becky Lynch with that leg drop. And Charlotte kicked out. Disarmer by Becky Lynch. Charlotte Flair might tap. Super kick by Carmella. But if Carmella wins, she's not going to win the title. Carmella's not really a draw for WrestleMania 35, in my opinion. She'll be part of it, but I don't know what she'll do. This is awesome. Look at Becky Lynch. Super kick. Yeah, Carmella's given so many super kicks in this match. Disarmer. Disarmer. And Becky Lynch wins. Becky Lynch wins the match. Becky Lynch is going to the Royal Rumble to face Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Champion. I kind of saw that coming. I knew Carmella was going to be pinned, but Becky Lynch wins. But here's the thing, though. What is Charlotte's role going to be going into WrestleMania? Like, will Charlotte maybe win the Royal Rumble and then challenge Ronda Rousey? Is Becky Lynch become the SmackDown Women's Champion at the Royal Rumble? And then, I don't know what, see, like with Becky, Charlotte, and Ronda, maybe Becky Lynch is going to lose the Royal Rumble and this end up being a triple threat match sometime. So Becky Lynch is going to the Royal Rumble. Shane McMahon and Cesaro go in the Royal Rumble. And Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. So we got, I'm going to repeat this again. We got Becky Lynch versus Asuka. We got Shane McMahon and The Miz taking on the Bar at the Royal Rumble. And now we got Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. So that's the SmackDown Royal Rumble matches. Do we see Becky Lynch? He didn't turn heel. He's just teaming with The Miz. This Miz Shane McMahon thing is kind of lame. I think Asuka's coming out right now to confront her. I can't play the music, so I'll... There's Asuka, your women's champion. I'm happy that Asuka's women's champion, though. I thought they were going to ruin her. Becky attacks her? Really? I like John Cena now. I kind of like John Cena, sadly. What's Asuka doing? Do we want Becky Lynch to be the SmackDown Women's Champion? Asuka got pretty cool side plates, tell you that much. Joe Cronin. Yep, they're just talking. All right, that's the end of SmackDown, I guess. Wow, what a show. This is actually a pretty good SmackDown. I missed some of the stuff. I guess the Usos lost to the Bar. Maybe. Nah, kind of. I don't really watch Joe Cronin. I don't really care for him, honestly. But yeah, that was a decent match. The beginning of SmackDown was pretty funny. I liked it. I liked the beginning of SmackDown. It was pretty decent. But GTS. I don't watch a whole lot of live stuff. Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey, unless Sasha Banks can win the women's championship, who knows? Imagine Charlotte winning the women's championship. You know, it can happen. But who should win the women's championships at WrestleMania 35? Becky Lynch, Asuka, Charlotte, Ronda Rousey, Sasha Banks. It's hard. I just don't know. I don't know, guys. This is a tough decision to make on WWE. There's going to be Raw Women's Tag Team Champions, apparently. So at WrestleMania 35, it's possibly going to be new Raw Women's Champions, Tag Team belts. Carmella's number 30 in the Royal Rumble. R-Truth is number 30 in the Royal Rumble. Somebody's going to attack him, probably. Really? Sasha Banks won't be champion? All right. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't think Bayley's going to be champion anytime. Well, I mean, Sasha Banks and Bayley might be the tag team champions. Yeah, there's going to be women's tag team championships probably WrestleMania 35. The Royal Rumble is kind of a mystery to me. Both brands, I don't know about that. They should make the women's tag titles on one brand, not two. They don't need women's tag titles on both brands. They just don't. That doesn't do them any good. Becky Lynch is going to be challenging for the championship at the Royal Rumble. So who knows? Oh, yeah. Basically, yeah. Nia Jax. Nia Jax is not a bad heel. I'll give her that much. She ain't bad at her. She ain't bad at being a heel at all. But I don't know. Nia Jax. Is Nia Jax gonna win the Rumble, win the Royal Rumble, and then go on to SmackDown? I'm talking about the guys' Women's Rumble match. Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, or Seth Rollins are who I'm looking at to win the Royal Rumble. I can't think of anybody else who will win the Royal Rumble. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles is going to be a mystery to me. I don't know if Daniel Bryan's going to retain his title or not. I couldn't tell you that. Is Daniel Bryan going to go on to WrestleMania 35 to be going to be the champion about WrestleMania 35? Tamina Snuka and Nia Jax, I don't even know if he can be tag champions or not. Who's Daniel Bryan going to face at WrestleMania 35? You know, that's one thing about it. Wrestling, it's like, I thought Becky Lynch was going to maybe, like you said, maybe win the Royal Rumble and challenge Ronda Rousey. Well, it's like, here's the thing. What role will they play going into WrestleMania 35? I know what you meant, but like, Braun Strowman? Braun Strowman's not going to beat Brock Lesnar. I doubt it. If he does, I don't even know. You're going? All right. Well, if you're going, then peace out, man. WrestleMania is going to be confusing. If Drew McIntyre doesn't win the Royal Rumble, then who's going to win it? Who else do we have in mind? What will he do going into WrestleMania? Daniel Bryan versus Shawn Michaels. I didn't want to see Shawn Michaels wrestle again. Yeah, I didn't want to see Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. We've never seen the match, but it's not something I really care for anyways. Yeah, kind of does. Hmm. We got EC3, Lars Sullivan, Lacey Evans, Heavy Machinery, and Nikki Cross coming to the main roster as well. Daniel broke his knee. Really? Are we going to see The Miz versus Shane McMahon at WrestleMania 35 also? So much is going to happen. I'm not even sure. I couldn't, like, going back to 2012, we all knew it was going to be The Rock versus John Cena at WrestleMania 28. We knew it was going to be The Rock versus Cena. WrestleMania 29, had no idea it was going to be The Rock versus Cena. This road to WrestleMania is actually going to be interesting because nobody knows what's going to happen. We don't know what Daniel Bryan's going to do. We don't know who's going to win the Royal Rumble. We don't know who's going to win the Women's Royal Rumble. We don't know. I mean, you guys might have ideas of what will happen, but you're not exactly sure. I do want to see NXT TakeOver with Aleister Black versus Tommaso Ciampa. That's going to be good too. But this Royal Rumble might be better than TakeOver. The Royal Rumble usually kind of is better than TakeOver, but we got... Yeah, I know, Derek. I know Shawn Michaels had wrestling school. Shawn Michaels trained Daniel Bryan. Shawn Michaels, he's from San Antonio, I think. I think San Antonio. Yeah, San Antonio, yeah. Thinking like. Yeah, you're right. Brock versus Taker. I don't know if The Undertaker really wanted to lose that match or if he just got knocked out after 3 F5s. That remains a mystery to me. But The Undertaker wanted someone to beat him at WrestleMania. That was the thing. The Undertaker wanted somebody to beat him at WrestleMania. NXT Takeover is always good, but the Royal Rumble might actually have it beat this year. But Aleister Black versus Tommaso Ciampa, that match right there is going to determine a lot. 22. What do you mean? But yeah, like Aleister Black versus Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT Heavyweight Championship. I say Heavyweight Championship, but is there a chance Aleister Black might have his last match at that takeover? Aleister Black might end up on the main roster. I don't even know, guys. Vince McMahon called it. Yeah, probably. Unless they just made up that story. Here's something I'll show you guys. The internet, you can't trust the internet all the time. You never know. The internet is not always accurate. They make up stuff all the time. I don't trust the internet too much. I don't trust Facebook. I don't trust Twitter. I don't trust Instagram. I don't trust websites. I'm just saying the internet is not accurate. Stone Cold to stun Vince one more time. But yeah. Mean Gene passed away, which was sad. Been a very sad week in wrestling with Mean Gene. I actually cried when I found out he passed away. What's up, Josh? Becky Lynch is going to the Royal Rumble to face Asuka, and we're going over Royal Rumble matches. Um, Maybe John Cena will win the Royal Rumble. I don't even know what John Cena's going to do going into WrestleMania. John Cena should help talent, I think. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are going to return very soon. Yeah. Kenny Omega's not going to happen, apparently. I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. Rob Van Dam. He was a surprise entrant in the 2009 Royal Rumble. I remember. $6 in the morning. I got into stream in a minute, but 6 o'clock in the morning. I might watch NXT tomorrow, depending on what happens. Yeah. Roman Reigns holds the record for 12 eliminations in the Royal Rumble. Kane used to have 11, but they ended it. Yeah. I gotta get sleep, man, or else I'm buying a Red Bulls and waking up. I don't think Rob Van Dam beat Triple H. Triple H beat RVD at Unforgiven in 2002, I believe. Rob Van Dam, he had his chance to be the face of the WWE, but smoked weed, got pulled over by a cop, and ruined it. That's his own fault. He was the first he was the first ever ECW and WWE champion at the same time. The first guy to do that. He ruined it. He messed up. Got school tomorrow? Yeah. Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels. Their match at WrestleMania 14, that was a pretty bad match. They had better matches before. They were even like big star. Well, Shawn Michaels is always kind of a big star, but Shawn Michaels, he messed up. Broke his back, had to take a lot of time off. You break your back, you're screwed. You don't want to break your back. Can't do shit. You break your back, you're going to be laying in bed. So Shawn Michaels had a casket match with The Undertaker, and he hurts where he hurt himself. And The Undertaker threw him over the rope, and he landed on the casket. What's up? How you doing? You're a little bit late. That's all right. I'm watching some angry video game nerd stuff. It's actually kind of funny. 2019 is going to be a good year, I hope. Hope it's a good year. Becky Lynch became the Becky Lynch is the number one contender for Asuka's Women's Championship, basically. SmackDown was decent. Decent promo in the beginning. Yep, Becky Lynch is your number one contender. Yeah, back in the day, wrestling was a lot funner. I wish that YouTube was a bigger deal back in that area, you know? He challenged R-Truth and AJ Styles attacked him. He complained about someone getting mustard on his shirt. Daniel Bryan's not a bad heel. I just don't know if Daniel Bryan's going on to WrestleMania as a WWE champion or not. Daniel Bryan defeated AJ Styles cleanly at TLC, which was a really good match. I didn't expect Daniel Bryan to beat AJ Styles. Yeah, Ambrose's heel run has been very disappointing. I thought he'd be. I mean, he's Intercontinental Champion, but who knows? Daniel Bryan versus Shawn Michaels. Did you guys like watching Crown Jewel, the Brothers of Destruction versus DX? Did you actually like watching it? I mean, it was fine. It was mediocre to me. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, The Rock won 2000. But you know, The Rock, they'll talk about the Royal Rumble in the year 2000. The Rock guaranteed him and the Big Show would be the last two in the ring. The Rock, during the Royal Rumble in 2000, spoiled the Royal Rumble. The best match at the Royal Rumble in the year 2000 had to be Cactus Jack versus Triple H. It's a very memorable match. And The Undertaker. What's The Undertaker going to do at WrestleMania? Who's he going to face? Is The Undertaker going to have another WrestleMania match? What's The Undertaker going to do? In 2008. I don't even know. I didn't get a lot of appeal out of The Rock becoming the WWE champion back in 2013 when he defeated CM Punk. I didn't get appeal out of that at all. I'm a fan of The Rock too, but I didn't get any appeal out of The Rock being the WWE champion one more time. I didn't care. The promo for Rock versus Cena was always good. The promo for The Rock versus Cena was great. But the match was horrible. 28, yeah. Oh, yeah, he was, yeah. Yeah, you're right about that, yeah. He's 28 years old, yeah. 2008. Yeah. How was I say? Yeah. I don't know. 47 years old. Time flies. I'm going to be 30 in a couple of years. This whole year I'm just chilling and sitting and talking to you guys. Because the Shield was working with CM Punk. The Shield was working with CM Punk, and they tried to help CM Punk win the title. That's why, though. But then later on, the Shield and CM Punk had a rivalry, and the Shield actually defeated all three members of CM Punk defeated all three members of the Shield at TLC. Daniel Bryan had to face the Wyatt family by himself. I didn't like that match. I didn't want CM Punk to lose, honestly. I wanted CM Punk to go into WrestleMania and be the main event. I didn't want to see The Rock versus Cena number 2. Maybe you guys did. I didn't get any appeal out of it, really. I complained about it then. I complain about it now. Who knows, though? You know. CM Punk should have main evented. CM Punk got to face The Undertaker, though, and lose The Undertaker. After CM Punk lost to The Rock, that's when CM Punk's career kind of went downhill. Yeah. Yeah. And Daniel Bryan lost the world title in like less than a minute to Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. Yeah, even a wrestling fan forever, like me. WrestleMania 28 was actually a good WrestleMania. People give it a lot of crap. But WrestleMania 28, it wasn't bad. The 2012 vibe, you know, the whole end of the world nonsense. 2012 was a fun year. For all the music, the clubs, how young I was. 2012 WrestleMania 28, Rock versus Cena. Once in a lifetime. 2012 was a fun year. Fun year for me, anyways. That's the thing about that. That's the vibe of 2012. This was a good year. Favorite year in wrestling? Yeah. But you know, my favorite year in wrestling, you wouldn't believe this, but it had to be 1999. That was my favorite year in wrestling. When I was a kid, I was 9 years old. I was 8 years old in 99. Wrestling was a bigger deal then. But 2000 was okay. 2000 was good. 2001, I would say the best year in wrestling, not talking about the year in wrestling, was probably from Backlash 2000 to WrestleMania 17. That was the best year in wrestling right there. From Backlash 2000 to WrestleMania 17, you would never complain about nothing. Everything was great. Everything was awesome. Everybody was a star. Everything looked cool. Everything was fun. Just watch Backlash 2000, The Rock versus Triple H. The Rock wins the title. The Rock's title reign all the way to WrestleMania 17. The greatest WrestleMania of all time, in my opinion. You like 2013? The Rock's title run. John Cena being champion. Daniel Bryan become the WWE champion at SummerSlam. To have Randy Orton cash in on Daniel Bryan. And have Randy Orton lose to Daniel Bryan. To have Daniel Bryan feud with the Authority. I actually kind of like that story. No, I don't believe in the Mayan calendar at all. Something like that. People say the world's going to end all the time. But, like, 2013, it was an okay year. It was alright. 2011 was probably the worst year in wrestling. Yeah. But honestly, the Authority, Daniel Bryan storyline was actually really good. They made the Shield like henchmen with Vince McMahon and all them. I bet it did. I don't think Paul Heyman was happy. I think Paul Heyman wasn't happy about that. No, probably not. 2009 was a pretty bad year. The end of the year ended with Sheamus becoming the WWE champion in his rookie year in the WWE, somewhat. 2014? I don't know. 2008. 2008 was a little bit better. I liked WrestleMania 24. That was a really good WrestleMania. The 2009 Royal Rumble wasn't bad. Randy Orton was kind of in high water for kicking Vince McMahon in the head. So if Randy Orton didn't win that Royal Rumble, he was going to be fired. Yeah. But Randy Orton went on to WrestleMania 25 to lose a Triple H and not become champion. We expected so much at WrestleMania 29. We thought Vince McMahon was going to turn on Triple H. We thought so much was going to happen then. Instead, Triple H hits Randy Orton with a hammer, hits him a bunch, and then Triple H beats Randy Orton. Edge versus The Undertaker was a pretty good match. Yeah, I remember that. Edge won the Money in the Bank from Mr. Kennedy, who got injured. Sheamus. Oh. But yeah, back in the day, Edge became the Money in the Bank winner because he defeated Mr. Kennedy in a match because they thought Mr. Kennedy got injured. And then Edge cashed in on SmackDown to defeat The Undertaker. You remember that, yeah. Mr. Kennedy was the original Money in the Bank winner, but Mr. Kennedy messed up because also did steroids and couldn't become Vince McMahon's son. Mr. Kennedy screwed himself 2 times in becoming the WWE or World Heavyweight Champion. Mr. Kennedy messed up. Big time. They give Mr. Kennedy this big push and he messed up. Don't do drugs, people. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining my live stream. I got work tomorrow early. My phone's dying on me. I'll be back here tomorrow, maybe for NXT or next week. I'm not sure yet. Maybe for NXT UK. So join me. Have a nice day. Subscribe if you want to. And you guys have a nice day. Yep, Randy Orton screwed Mr. Kennedy. Yeah, Derek, everybody. Abner, nice to meet you. Or if I've already met you, whatever. See you guys later, man.